What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mississippi Real Estate Podcast, hosted by Ryan Watson.
And I'm Tripp. It's all about real life, real talk, and real estate.
Join us as we dive into the stories, trends, and insider tips shaping the world of Mississippi real estate.
Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or just curious about the market, we've got all the insights you need to navigate with confidence. So if y'all are ready, let's get real.
All right, welcome to the Mississippi Real Estate Podcast with Ryan and Tripp. And Tripp's already excited.
I'm giggling
about this.
Already.
He's already excited.
I am excited.
If you hadn't been able to tell, we've been on a break for a little while.
Yep.
That's the elephant in the room or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll say that. We've been working, vacation.
I had vacation.
Kids,
yes.
Yeah.
Working, yes. Kids, yes. No vacation.
Well, I when I tell people, they ask like, "Where'd you go on vacation?" or "Have you been on vacation?" I'm like, actually, I've just been working from different places.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, as a realtor, that's just what you do. You just work from wherever you are.
No, I was laughing because if y'all haven't noticed, there's been a studio change, and so we're in our new studio thanks to, I'm gonna give the credit to the producer, Sarah Watson.
Yeah, who?
I mean, I know you're tied in with her because you're her husband and everything, but I think she did all the credit. She gets all the credit for this.
I definitely didn't hang anything or put anything in.
All I'm saying is
all
that
credit goes to Sarah, for real.
I would say that what I was giggling at the beginning is because with the new studio, we've got the new mics. And when you were giving the intro, you kind of went in and we were talking about like, how do we don't even know how to work these things yet.
Yeah, apparently they work great and sound good.
But you still came in. Like I feel like I should be moving it. And Sarah said, don't touch your mic.
Yeah, we're not supposed to touch our mics.
No. Yeah. But you told me I can't, so
right.
Now I want to like hold on to it or something. But This is a no-fly zone. So.
No fly zone. But anyway, hey, we're back. We're back again, and we're excited about the future of the Mississippi Real Estate Podcast. We're excited about the guests that are going to be coming on the show.
We got some people that are excited about being on and been asking us, when am I going to be a guest on the podcast? And we're like, we don't know.
And most people were like, don't tell us that. We will put you on here.
Yeah. If you're not real serious about being on it, but you say you want to be on it, you will get invited. Yeah. So you got to, but it'll look different when we have guests too. I mean,
actually, me and Tripp will be on one side of the table. The guests will be on the other side.
So you're going to be up here to cut me out of the shot. That's probably
Exactly.
I figured that.
Yeah, your little short torso.
Ryan and I were talking about, so we've got a new table and we've got the new mics, but we got the same chairs, and we found out last year that apparently you have a longer torso and I have longer legs, but I always feel like I'm shorter than you, and I told Ryan it's a power play. He's wanting to sit up higher. I thought he had a booster seat, but now I said I need the booster seat.
You need a phone book.
I need a phone book. Oh, that's good stuff. No, I'll be real. Like, okay, yes, we got asked a lot of questions about the podcast over the summer, but it was like the perfect storm. Sarah, you and Sarah found this new studio.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the old studio had to go.
Oh, that
we're not going to name.
We'll talk about that later.
We're not going to name names or the location.
No,
it's just, let's just say it.
Our last moments there was like a dead cat,
a body or
something, or somebody. Yeah, in the attic. I don't know how to. It was somewhere in there, and we could not get rid of the smell. We had to put an ozone machine in there. We did everything we could, and we were like, hey, we got to go. So,
yeah. Well, and then it was
unfortunate.
Yeah, and I don't want to beat that up too much, but anyway, this
place is amazing.
This place, I just told Sarah before we started, I said, this place feels like home. Mm-hmm. Now, I know you see the studio, whatever, but when you walk through the offices and your office and her office and the kitchen and all that, like y'all have done, I mean, I haven't.
Yeah, and we're not even done yet.
It's not. I didn't want to help. They never asked me to come help. I was like, I can just you show up and everything's.
We use you when we can.
I know.
For sure.
I know. For free.
But
well,
yeah.
No, that's a lie. This ain't for free anymore. I get a bill all of a sudden.
That's
now.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I get billed too, don't worry.
You get billed, just automatic bill from your bank account, buddy.
Automatic draft.
I feel like Sarah's got that access to mine now, though, too.
Well,
no, but
let's tell everybody what we've been doing.
Let's I didn't
talk about
connect my dot. I'm sorry.
Oh, connect it.
So y'all were getting a new studio.
That's right.
I hit the table. Does that hurt? Okay. Sarah, I think Sarah's going to be more involved in our show this year. We need to get her talking to us. Yeah, we need to get her a mic. We're going to put a camera on her. Shut up. No, but y'all are finding a new studio, so that disrupted podcast for a little bit. Yep. And then, fortunately for both of us, I mean, we got busy.
Well, there was moving brokerages.
Yeah. You know, well, one of us did that, not both of us.
Not both of us, but I moved brokerages. I new studio, which this place is so much bigger. We've got, like you were talking about, we've got an office now that I use for a real estate office. Also with the podcast rooms and stuff that we have. Photography. We do photography here as well now. So, but all that and then getting busy. Real estate. I have had a crazy year.
You've had a great, yeah. It's been a good run.
It's been an awesome,
a really good,
awesome year this year. Thank you to all my clients if you're listening to this for trusting me. For trusting
we
me.
lost all of our 1,000 followers.
That's right. Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah, what's funny is we got up to 1,000 followers and
peaced out.
Fell out.
Yeah. Everybody's like, "Where'd y'all go?" And we're like, "We're still here. We're just figuring it out."
Yeah, life hits. So, but anyways, we're back. We're excited. We're pumped about this, and I mean, can't wait to see where the show goes from here. And
I was joking about your clients. I know they watch and follow.
Oh, maybe.
Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I agree. I think it was good. I mean, I think that was one rumor we wanted to. I don't know how big a rumor it is. Make it sound bigger than it is. But we did get asked on the reg. You know, we're still doing the podcast. When's it coming back on? And I kept telling people, "Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there." And it's not that. Fortunately, that anything's gotten really slower at work. Right. I think we got kids going back to school, so it frees up us running them around in between work. I mean, you're finishing up something on a contract when I walked in, and I was the same. I've just got one, thankfully under contract, before coming in today, and
right.
And so it's just that I think with the kids really it start freeing up the time, and y'all got this place looking amazing. Yeah, and I mean that was a big part of it too.
This is we're extremely proud of this new place, and also I'll say this too, if you're listening and you're interested in getting into podcasting, we've gotten to where we can do that now. We're fixing to do a grand opening of this place for Watson Media. We went with Watson Media, didn't we? Watson Media Co.
Watson Media Co. Am I invited to the grand opening?
Well, of course you're invited.
Well, I'm just now hearing about it.
We had
us too. Hey,
us too.
announcement.
We are doing that. We'll let y'all know.
Well, the Chamber of Commerce is right here. We can get a ribbon cut and everything. You know what I mean? I think you got to join the chamber to do that, though.
I think we're joining. Or
there we go.
I don't know. Sarah keeps up with all that.
No, but I just want to say. Thank you. I know we did a podcast when we hit. I mean, it was a big goal of ours to get up to 1,000 followers on Facebook. I don't know why we put that as a milestone, but I think we've always had the motto of wanting to create a community of, yes, of course, buyers and sellers, but also realtors and lenders and home warranty. Everybody who's involved with the community, even community leaders, whatever. So I think it was great, and I know we kind of joke around at it or whatnot, but I think it's a testament. People are asking us, and so I'm thankful for that. But we also want to let y'all know we weren't, trying to build this thing and then leave it. We literally just had life over the summer, so it was a good break.
And this like we said, this costs us money. We don't make money off of this. We don't.
Not yet.
We don't not yet. I mean, but we don't charge people to come on our show. We genuinely want to talk to people, learn their stories, and hear how, real estate has affected their life or their career or whatever way or shape.
How they fit in our community.
That's right.
What services they provide.
We genuinely just love people and want to talk to them.
Yeah. The conversations.
And we're blessed to get to do this job, man.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
A cool career.
And if anybody knows me and you, they know we can talk.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
And tell a story.
Well, with that in mind, I want to share a story about my son. This was literally yesterday that this happened.
Oh, Eli.
Speaking, little Eli. And this was something where, I guess, as a dad, mom or dad or whatever, and, and I'll say this. This was actually, I'm going to give credit where credit was due. This came from Mary Ann, because we were talking to Mary Ann right after this happened, Mary Ann Roper. She works with us. Shout out to Mary Ann. She's awesome. But Eli, he came home from school, and he had a little, they get different colors. If you get on you got to be on green's good, and then yellow is like you got in trouble. And
red's like daddy's taking the belt off.
And there's one more after that.
Or mama.
What was the one after that, Sarah?
There's a color past red?
Yeah, it's called Oh No.
Uh-oh.
Now he didn't get on the Oh No, but he did get on red.
Uh-oh.
And
Eli.
what he got on red for was talking. And so he gets it honestly. Well, we were talking to Mary Ann at the time, and she's like, "Oh, don't tell that sweet baby. He's blessed to be able to talk to people, and that's a blessing. But he just needs to learn a time and a place to do it."
I heard that.
And I said, "That is great advice. I'm gonna tell him that," and I did. And I went and sat down with him on his bed, and I said, "All right, Eli." I said, "Now look, your daddy makes a living talking to people." And I went into all this, and I said, "And you got the same personality and the same thing, the blessing of being able to talk to people." I said, "But there's a time and a place when you're in school and the teacher says, y'all be quiet, then it's time to be quiet." So I kind of swung it to being a good thing, but, there's a time and place for it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to give a little grace, too, at the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
He's probably excited to be back with friends.
Oh, yeah.
And back in the, kids are always like, "Oh, we'll go back to school."
Yeah.
But then they get there and they're like, "Oh, yeah, you're seeing all your friends that outside of being plugged into Xbox or Roblox or whatever,
All
box
things.
and blocks and whatever the heck they do these days."
Golly, I mean, so many different things. They stay on these computers.
I would like to know from back in the day, because I bet your parents would be like, "Oh, this is gold right here." He's over here seeing what it was like for us when his little butt was in class, just jabbering away.
Oh yeah, no, I hear it from my dad all the time. What does he say? He said, "Well, there you go. You're getting it right back the way you gave it to us."
No doubt. Ain't no
like,
doubt.
Yes, sir.
I do think you need to, yes, there's time and place to be not to be disturbing in class, but you don't want to tell a kid who is social because it is something to be able to talk to people.
Right.
I'm not just saying going up to the dude in the white van with no windows and talk to
No,
him, but
no.
have a radar about it. But
out the window.
yeah, but it is something that is instilled in people, different personalities or whatever, and that will serve him down the road. The fact that he's, able. You don't want to damper that down, but you do have to mitigate like the time and the place. So
That's right.
I ain't mad at Eli.
That's what I told him. I ain't either. Well, and these teachers. If I was a teacher, I would be like,
I'd be fired.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, probably.
Day one.
But if I was a teacher on day one of starting back from summer, I would go in there and give everybody a red. That way, when they went home,
they'd be like, "This dude's serious."
Their mamas would be like, "No, whatever. You need to behave. And go ahead and
little
lock
Jane
it down."
would have gone home like, "Mom, I ain't even do nothing." I'm like, "I'm setting a precedent quick."
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Tripp don't play.
And that may be what they're doing. They're trying to go ahead and harness it now and get in control at the beginning. So, but anyway, Eli's not a bad kid. He's a wonderful, sweet child. My son, all three of them are, and yours are too. But
so far, so
he just like to talk.
Yeah, well,
like we do.
We do too. Only problem is we don't get put red, yellow, or green on for
That's
ours,
right.
whatever.
That's
Well,
right.
I don't know. Tracy probably. tell me I tell the stories too long, but
Yeah.
she's not here to defend herself. But
I know.
anyway.
Well, I could tell you she probably does.
Well, our school hadn't started back yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I got one that just turned 14.
Y'all are at Hartfield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Hartfield. Hartfield's a great school.
Yeah. Shout out to Hartfield. We're excited.
When do y'all start back?
Thursday.
Thursday.
So by the time this airs,
Kids
they'd
will
have
be
been back for Thursday, Friday, Monday. So what? 3 days. But we're excited for. I'm just excited for like saying with Eli. He's excited to be there. He's talkative. My kids are like, I can't believe this is the last week of summer. I'm like, y'all are gonna be more excited about getting back than you realize.
Seeing all your friends again from the
I am just so I can get some semblance of my routine. But this summer has been more broke up than the past. I think it's just because of how old my daughter's getting, and she's getting more involved, and then Cason's involved in, I mean, you name it.
Yeah, boy plays every sport
and
known to man.
And tries to play more, and we say no. We're finally like, you can't do all that. But yeah, we're super pumped for the new school year.
That's awesome, man.
Just so I don't have to worry about going to Chick-fil-A every other day.
So what all did y'all do this summer? Did y'all go out on the boat any?
No.
Work?
You want to buy it? I can sell it.
If it wasn't yellow.
Oh, yeah. I guess that.
If it wasn't yellow.
Well, you just can't think about it like that anymore.
I don't have
It's still a pretty boat.
I'm not offended by the yellow.
So we actually, there's a lot going on right now. So we've started. I feel like the process is slow now, but it'll pick up. But we finally bit the bullet and moving forward with our house build.
That's right. Build a house, baby.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll eventually be, I guess, out of our original neighborhood where our boat is at. So we don't know what the future of the boat is because we haven't trailered one forever. And we've got a place in the marina, which is great. And but no, to answer your question, this year we've been on it about the same amount of time as we were last year, and that was about 3, maybe 4. We used to be every weekend. But again, it's a testament to where the kids are, and the season of life we're in, and we're having to support 2 kids with sports and all the things. Yeah. Casey
also doing insurance and real estate.
Yeah, insurance and real estate. Obviously, my jobs. What I do. For the most part, get a lot of it done. During the day. There's been a lot of late night, for sure.
Oh man. That's just real estate. Don't sleep.
I mean, last night I was up till 10 or so on the computer. And I finally just had to shut it down. Like, I can send this email with this document tomorrow morning. Like, you have to just realize. But you want to be timely with your stuff.
Well, you don't want to get behind. I mean, and if you're any kind of busy in real estate, you got to get it done at the 10 o'clock sometimes because tomorrow is coming and it's going to be a whole nother slew of emails piling in, and paperwork and stuff. But so, but I'm learning. I'm like you. I'm learning to where, all right, this can wait.
Yeah. When the banks and the lenders aren't open. I'm not saying don't do your stuff. Like you said, make sure you're ready for it to go or find the time to do it. But, because time is of the essence, as we say in the real estate world. But, no, man, it's going back. No, we've had a good summer. Don't get me wrong. When Kason had we finished baseball, and he turned 14. And we took some of his friends out on the water. I slung them around on the tube. And
that's fun right there.
It's fun, but that's my least favorite water sport thing to do, tube. Yeah, because for the driver, it's boring. Yeah. And then when you want to get aggressive with it, you got to make sure that you're not in danger of any other boats or jet skis that are out there. And then on the flip side, the kids are always like, you always got a different set of kids. You got some kids that are like the daredevils and be like, I want to do donuts and sling me off this thing. And you got other ones like, I don't want to do donuts, but I don't want to go real slow. Yeah. And then you get out there and they're like, oh, you can pick it up a little bit. And then by the time then the driver's like, I'm tired of this.
I'm slinging them out.
I'm slinging them out. And then you're like, did I just hurt them?
Yeah.
So I don't like tubes.
Yeah.
But the kids always enjoy tubes.
Yeah. Man, I had so much fun growing up doing that. I have so many memories. We used to go to Eagle Lake all the time and growing up. And, man,
it's a great place.
We would jet ski.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be careful out there.
You got to be careful on the reservoir. A lot of people don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
It goes from being. I mean, we don't have a deep lake, but
know,
it'll get real
do
shallow.
That on the reservoir, you need to go
hurry.
out to the big water, out to the main lake out there and do it for sure.
But there's spots, there's parts like right there behind Palisades, that sees the water. A lot of that goes straight out to the big lake looks like it's open water, but it gets real shallow close to Palisades too if you're not in that channel. So anyway, but no, so I'm sorry. I went
sidetrack squirrel.
We're going down rabbit holes and squirrels and all that stuff already, but
that's why people like listening to us.
We've had a great summer, even though we really didn't travel. We had a couple plans and they kind of fell apart, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. But yes, we've taken advantage of the boat when we can. Have had a good time, with that. We've been to some friends' house with pools, and we just been around here. But we didn't miss. We didn't feel like, oh man, we didn't go anywhere, and the kids were without. Right. I mean, Cason and his buddies, they started door knocking with a wagon. Well, the wagon, they grew their business, I guess, but they were going by and knocking on doors to wash people's cars.
Yeah, that's good.
And you know what I loved about it most?
How old is Cason?
He's Does he listen to me, Sarah? No. He turned 14 this summer.
Okay, yes.
Rewind the tape.
I just didn't know.
I said it 5 times.
Did we? Okay, I missed that.
Y'all see how he treats me?
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. I love you. Anyway,
I love you
but
too.
they started. So moms would bring. There's 3 or 4 of them that started this thing, and if they were available, they'd get together, and moms would bring them over to our neighborhood, or we'd take them over to their neighborhood, and they would walk these neighborhoods, door knocking, and they would clean cars, and they would negotiate their prices of what we do the outside or inside, and if somebody thought, well, that's a little high, and they'd be like, okay, well, we can do it for this. You give that, and then they get the business. But you know what I like the most about it?
That's cool.
They got a lot of no's, and there were days they would come back, and they would be hot and beat down, and they were like, we didn't wash a car today, but we're going to go back tomorrow. And they kept going. I was like, I told Tracy, I said, and I even told my son this. I said, I've told my son, Tracy, and the moms and dads, I said, I like the most that they're learning at an early age to take the no, the rejection, and keep going.
Yep. I do too.
I call that as a win over the summer for
heck
him.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Heck over any sport-related thing he did.
Oh, yeah. So many life lessons.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But he's made a pretty good little lick this summer.
That's awesome.
More than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Got me thinking maybe I need to wash cars on the side.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah. We get paid for that.
My truck's out there when we get done if you want to throw me a price.
Yeah, I'll give you a price. Heck yeah.
You probably going to get a no.
On that brand. Yeah. Yeah. Probably would. Anyway. Well, it's been a good summer.
Well, I'm glad you asked how our summer went. Our summer's been great. We've been...
How's your summer been?
Oh, thank you. I was hoping you never asked.
I was getting there, I think.
We had a great summer, man. It was awesome. We did a little travel. Went to the beach a couple times. Yeah. Went to the mountains with family. It's been a good summer. We're fixing to get started on building our pond.
I know.
I tell you.
Well, I know, but they don't know. So tell them.
Yeah,
I'm excited about it.
Yeah. So we hadn't been in a hurry to do, we built our house on our land. We've got 10 acres now, and so we live on 10 acres. But there's an area out there where we got dirt to do our house pad because we had good dirt when we built our house. And so, but anyways, we've been waiting, just saving, being patient, doing little things at a time.
Oh, yeah.
We've been in our house 3 years, going on 4 years now, I believe now. Isn't that right?
She's shaking her head, yes.
Everything,
it all must be close.
But so, anyways, we're finally getting started on our pond. So we actually have a couple guys coming this week. They're gonna shoot a laser and see where it's gonna be at, and but we're thinking it's gonna be anywhere from 1.5 acres to 2 acres.
There you go.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So plenty of water, plenty of.
Are you going to help with the design? Are you going to help try to have how you want, the bottom to look or whatever?
And also, who I hire to do it. I want somebody who can also do my, has my same vision for what I want for the pond and everything. And so,
what's your vision for the pond?
I really want it to be natural looking. I don't want it.
Well, you're out on 10 acres. It's going to look natural.
Well, my point is that I can't stand, and no offense to anybody who's got just a square pond or a perfectly round
Y'all call
pond.
me when y'all want to sell it. He don't like your square pond.
But it just doesn't feel natural or look natural to me. It just looks like a man-made square or a hole.
Yeah.
I want it to have like some little peninsulas that come out and little areas where bass can chill out and do their thing, whatever. But I do want to put some of those big hybrid brim in there. That's like I think they're like purple nose or purple four-headed.
Only brim I ever see come out of ponds I fish have been the ones that got the orange underside and the blue, even though that ain't no, I'm like, where the bluegill at? I'm like, those are old chick pins.
Red-eared, orange-eared.
They're all
big
slimy
mouth,
to me. That's
tiny
all.
mouth.
It's not my most favorite fish to catch.
Well, if you know what those are, shoot a message on here and tell us what kind of these purple.
All of our land buddies are like,
brim.
you boys call yourself outdoors.
It's a brim. There's a limb brim. I catch a lot of them.
Yeah.
Limb brim,
Yeah.
brim, bass, catfish, whatever.
They all stick you right here in the middle
Exactly.
when you go to grab them.
You go to grab them, yeah.
So you want brim in.
So I want to
there.
start with brim, yeah. I want to
And then you're gonna
start with
put
some
bass
hybrid brim.
Bass in there.
But you gotta let them. I do know enough to know you gotta let the brim get big enough because if you
Bass eat 'em
introduce
up.
the bass, yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe once everything. I don't know about crappie.
Dude, they'll take a pond over.
I think crappie. That's what
You
I
have
heard.
to catch them on the reg.
That's what I heard. Crappie will take them.
But if
They're
you
so
put them in
good to
there,
eat.
I know they are good eating. But if you put them in there, I'll come help you catch them out as long as you
go.
clean them all.
I
Breaker.
What
What about catfish? You gonna put catfish in there?
does that go? I mean, can you have brim, catfish,
You're
and
gonna have
bass
to
together?
ask somebody that knows better than me, buddy. I don't know. I just know a lot of people think about a
If you
pond.
know, let us
you're
know.
gonna put all the fresh. Yeah.
How
I
about that?
figured once you, I got a buddy who works for the state, and he does like we can probably ask him.
Yeah.
He'd be a good one to bring on the pot. Matter of fact, I may reach out to him.
Hey.
Like, why don't you talk about managing lakes? That's
not
what
a
he
bad
does.
idea.
That's what he does. So he'd be a good one to ask.
Yeah. Much
Don't
money.
ask me. I'll lie to you and be like, yeah, that sounds good. And then you'd be, I can't even grow a bass in here.
Right.
Because you got too many grass carps up in there. I don't know what to
I do know like there's some cool things. There's some cool things that I've learned about bass that, and this is why like on Calling Panther, why the bass were so big, is because there's so much structure out there just everywhere. So if the bass have to travel and swim a lot, well, they're losing weight because they're swimming, having to hunt for food. So the more structure you got in there, them big old fat bass, and
You just want a lazy bass.
you just want them to be lazy, where they just sit on structure and a little minnow swims by,
Yeah.
scoops it up and eats it and sits right
I
back
want
down.
those that feel like you're fighting a blue marlin, though, when you're
Oh, ain't
reeling
no
them
doubt.
in.
Ain't no doubt.
I don't know if them lazy bass will do that.
I mean, I don't know, but I'd love to
You get
be
those
holding up like
Big old
Big old
slab, lunker.
swamp slabs. Big old green things.
What's
you know?
Sarah think about your pond build?
She is excited.
Hmm.
I'm also doing a zip line across it.
You are not.
Oh yes.
Does she know about that?
Oh yeah, she got it. She
Your
does.
liability insurance just went
I've
up.
already got 1,000.
Who's your insurance agent? Go ahead and tell them, hey, I'm about to put a zip line across my pond.
They don't need to know about that. But
Right.
I got 1,000 feet of zip line. So zip line, pond, excited about it.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna
good.
be awesome.
Yeah, that is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Are you going to put all your structure under it before you go, like, build it up? You're not going to. I mean, if you want, like, say if you got a flat spot, you're like, I want this to be kind of rocky, pebbly, or
Yeah.
bricks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Create your brim bed stuff.
Yeah, I want to do all that kind of little things. Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna need a whole lot. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well,
got
you can
tons-
just cut a tree down and
yeah,
let
we
it fall.
got we got tons of trees that we can lay over in there for some structure, in different places. Because we definitely gonna have to move a lot of trees.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want there to be plenty of structure and shade for the fish and all
Yeah.
things.
Well, that's awesome, man. So we've had
Pretty
good
pumped.
summers.
Pretty pumped. Had a good
You
summer.
had
excited about
y'all went on multiple vacations. We laid back, but it was still good summers. You're about to we're trying to build a house. That's a whole new experience, and you're about to build a pond. That's great.
Yep.
I love it.
It'll be awesome. Ready, getting geared up, ready for hunting season.
Ooh.
It's coming. October 1st is coming quick
Man,
for all our hunters out there.
I ain't put out the first game trail camera either.
Man.
We did go to camp.
I've had them out on, like, properties I got for sale, but,
Yeah.
you know, listings, but I hadn't really put them out in my back. Well, no, I got one in my backyard right now.
Yeah.
Because we had a little small group of bucks. Little baby deer, though. We came by. Little baby deer.
Yeah. You don't want your neighbors knowing about your big deer over there. Y'all just go look on his Facebook feed and see what kind of deer he's killing back there.
Couple phones.
We did have a camp work weekend about 2 weeks ago. That was good, man. That ice storm, because we're up north, we still had a lot of trail on, and we've opened up a lot of our stuff again, so we were able to access it. That was good.
Yeah.
So,
Heck yeah.
yep. I was happy about that. It was a productive weekend, but it was hot, boy. It was hot.
I've been liking this cool weather we've had recently.
We got a little cool snap right now. I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't.
Got a little cool snap.
Let me ask you a question.
What's
We're
up?
going
What's
into what's today? We're August.
August the 3rd, 4th.
Yep. What are you hearing from? Yeah, because we just been jabbering. I guess we got to tie in somewhere in this day to this. I don't need to know about all the successes we've had. You know, we talked about that all the time and whatever.
Oh my gosh.
I want to know what you think about. What is your opinions of the current status of the market?
So
You got people saying, I want to buy, but I hate these interest rates. And
in Central Mississippi, you know, where we do most of our stuff, man, it's been I keep hearing agents say that it's a weird market.
it is, yeah, I've
And
heard
it
that
is
a
a
lot.
weird market.
Mm.
And I really don't know how to put into words what a weird market means.
I don't either.
I can
It's a
tell-
feeling.
I can tell you my experiences, you know, that some of the things that I've been dealing with, and other agents as well. But I mean, I've listed some 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes, and they sell in, you know, it feels like 5 minutes, you know,
That's
the
the
first week.
Yeah, the wheelhouse. Yeah,
And
that's what I still call
which is
a wheelhouse.
Sure.
You just got to buy a bigger buyer pool.
Right. But I've also have 3-bedroom, 2 baths that I list, and they just sit there, and I'm like, I don't understand.
That's a
And
micro location.
We'll have showing after showing after
Yeah.
showing, and there's nothing wrong with the house, but it's just, I don't know. It just depends. I mean, it's just a really weird market, man. And I love 3.2s because
Me
they're
too.
so quick.
Yeah,
And
especially when you
I'm
have
not
them.
going to say easy, but they're easier than
Well, I think it
the
goes
400 to
Yep.
up range.
Well, yeah, can be. Well, I think it goes into. I think a lot. I mean, Sarah and I did a video of one that we just got on contract really quickly, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, great neighborhood, but pricing. Pricing has to be right, and you've noticed that too. When you get somebody, a buyer who's really in tune to listening what your feedback is and what you're showing the market's doing in their neighborhood, and they are, and you can walk them into the number they're comfortable with or what they expect to get out of it, and that hits everything that needs to. That's when it flies off the shelf.
Yep.
So in a weird market, which I would agree, I've had the weird market seems like it's been a common word this summer.
I know.
But that doesn't mean, and I tell people this, it's like, but houses, whether you're in a weird market or high interest rate environment or low interest, houses still buy and sell. People still buy and sell every day.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, people are always gonna get divorces. They're always
Dang,
gonna
why'd
be.
you have to go to divorces?
Well, that's a common thing,
Yeah.
They're
Stay
gonna,
together, folks.
Yes. Yeah, don't get a divorce.
Don't get a divorce if you can stand it.
And I mean, but that's the kind of thing though that it doesn't matter what the market is. They're going to be, somebody's going to, people die, people whatever. I'm not trying to be negative, but it just happens. That's part of it.
I know, it's life. I just like how those are the two you went to.
That sounds terrible.
I'm talking about
just
like people
thinking-
getting married, first time home buyers. I'm gonna be
go that way out
sunshine,
with it. Sorry,
Mr. Doom
y'all.
and Gloom over here talking about
Sorry.
divorces and death.
People are getting married.
People are dying and splitting up. Golly. This is why it's real.
Nobody in our circle.
That's why it says real talk, real talk.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's our slogan. Is it up there?
I'm gonna bring this back.
Okay.
Yes.
Swing us back around.
Weird market, but things are still going. I will say I've had over the summer, whatever you want to call them, clients, friends, customers, whatever, people that are just, when they talk about real estate, they just say. I've had a lot of people say, "Man, I feel like everything's either being sold at $500,000 or $1 million." There's a lot of people just feel like, and I mean, it's just honest. Like, I hear a lot of people say just everything is just feels insanely high. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a lot of...
There's still a lot of that dragging on, from COVID, I think. I mean, I hate to bring that word up.
I don't think it's that. It's just the market we've got with the economy, inflation, the interest rates, and then again you go to the supply and demand stuff. The inventory is still not where it needs to be to make that. I have seen though, and you've seen this too, and I've said this in some videos, and I've said this to talking to people. Buyers are more patient. And they are starting to get a little bit more of the leverage. Now, if a house is really priced right, and you can still get full ask, because I know I've had some, you've had some, you can still get full ask if it's priced right, and that buyer loves it. All those things come together. Yeah. But for a lot of things, if you're paying attention, look, and
they're really shopping a lot more. I mean, they're shopping big time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had one we just got under contract a day or so ago. I had two agents, and they had told me through text or verbally that they had looked at 12 or more homes, and then they came in and said they still like it, and they re-showed the house 2 or 3 more times, and they're like, well, now they're in the top 5, now they're in the top 3, and so it was just the patience of letting that buyer figure out, okay, I'm narrowing it down. Obviously, in this particular neighborhood,
I'm showing one this week a second time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Buyers are more patient, which makes sellers get a little nervous, but they shouldn't.
No.
So it will get done.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, I had
weird market.
I had one, man. Whew,
that's what we're taking away from this whole podcast. We had a great summer and a weird market.
Great summer. We'll name it that. Great summer, weird market.
Great summer, weird market.
Yep, but yeah, are you giving us a thumb up because we need to be done?
I'm writing that down.
Oh. That's going to be the tagline.
You never know when
is it a subject line, tagline?
You never know when Sarah gives you a thumbs up if that means
we need to shut up.
Done.
Yeah, y'all have hit your time limit.
Yeah, or anyway. But yeah, no, I'm having a good time right now, man. Real estate's really been rolling for us, and the land. I feel like I hear some agents on the land side. I'm at Hopper, so we do tons of land stuff.
Yep.
And not that y'all don't, but I hear tons of agents right now saying that the land side is slow, and I'm feeling that a little bit. I've got a few land listings right now myself, and they're just kind of. I don't kind of slow.
I kind of tend to weird. Yeah, I kind of
residential.
Yeah, I tend to beat up our industry a little bit. I talked to somebody. He's a client of mine, friend of mine. Our kids go to Hartfield together, whatever. And he was. I told you about him. He's the one that I said I'm gonna show him yours or whatever. But he's a really good source. He's got some land elsewhere, but he's always looking and dabbling or whatever. But I got feedback from him not too long ago, and then we're around all of our people like to hunt, fish, and do all that stuff. And I would say I get more concerns from buyers being not able to afford 40 acres, much less than 100 acres these days, just because land prices have. I mean, everybody feels like, and the closer you get to anything that has a city and thriving, Rankin County is land prices are way up and everything like that. But even across the board, people are looking for
you 20 or 30 minutes from central Mississippi.
It's going to be, and most people are like, it's just high. And I hate that because you want people to have land ownership and if they have that interest. But a lot of people, and I don't do as much, obviously. I've got some commercial lots and residential lots. Now, the land that y'all are doing, like some of these other guys, But I hear people talk about it, and it's just like you don't want them to have that. The hope of owning land is so far away, but the truth about it is that's why people sing about gold is dirt's gold and buy dirt or whatever else, and we say it all the time. That's the one thing they don't make more of. So I was telling that guy yesterday, the day before, because I was showing him some stuff that was available around Rankin County, and he knows this, but you've probably said this to people too, but like it's gonna be it ain't gonna be any cheaper after today. No. You know what I mean?
It ain't going down.
It ain't going down.
But and the good
home
thing
prices may fluctuate and all that, but land prices, man, they're not going down.
Well, and the good thing about real estate and people, I have to remind people all the time is most of the time it's going to appreciate. Whatever you're buying at now, next year it's going to be worth more.
It's a great investment, but
whether it's high or not.
It's not a sexy investment.
It's not.
Unless you love land
right.
and you plan to do something with it, whether it's got row crop on it or trees, or if you just want it to go out there to shoot turkeys, deer, squirrels, and fish or whatever. But like it's got a value. It's got a value to. I mean, that's why people buy it up, and that's why people want it. It has great value, but it's not something fancy where you're like, oh, I double my money in 2 weeks, like people try to do in the stock market or whatever they try to do. No. I'm not a big day.
You can do that in real estate, but it's not common. But it is something that it's always going to go up in value.
With the residential versus the land,
come to reality of the prices now.
Yeah, well, you got the slow march to appreciation with land, right? And then with real estate, you can do forced appreciation if you buy a house that you can find margin in the flip and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean that's why we love real estate. There's so many different ways.
I want to buy.
Well, you got 400 for sale in Puckett. Go get it.
No, 400 and what? 427? No, 412.
Yeah, go get it.
412.
You got it.
There's a 200 and I don't want that much. That's 1.5 million.
I know, I saw.
let me borrow some change.
Do you not remember what I just said about high prices of land?
Let me borrow some change, Tripp.
I ain't got none. My kids and wife have all that.
Yeah, Sarah's got all mine.
No, but yeah, that's one thing I love about real estate is that you can buy land. You know what kind of bothers me, and I'm gonna go on a little bit of a soapbox.
That's okay.
And it's not about real estate.
Real talk.
It's about today's environment where people say you see on the news all this doom and gloom. American dream is gone. The affordability. Yes, everything's more expensive versus what it was back in the day. But the American dream is not gone. It matters if about finding something you want to do, even if your first job is not that. Look, real estate wasn't my first thing.
Me neither.
I'm still in insurance. I started that when I came out of school, and I feel like that's a rarity. But if you really look back and you talk to your mom and your dad and your grandparents, if you're still able, or any old timer, and this is something I feel like in the world that today that sells us consumer lifestyle. And you don't have to wait around. Get it now. People forget. People who became wealthy, and wealth doesn't mean like, Elon Musk, billionaire or whatever. Wealth is really, it's what you own minus what you owe is a net worth value, but it's also a mindset. If you've got a roof over your head, you got, a good relationship with your wife, and you've got kids, and they're, and you're involved in the community, that's a lifestyle wealth and riches or whatever.
Absolutely.
But if you talk to people who are retired, 99.9, maybe, I don't know, the majority of people didn't get it in a one-hit overnight success. The American dream's not dead. You just got to work for it.
Yep.
And you can save money and still go buy land. Is it more expensive? Yeah. But most people sacrifice for what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway, just have the mindset of like,
absolutely.
I'm not trying to get all political or whatever, but big government's not the answer. Go work hard, invest in your community, invest in your family, and things will work out.
Yep. Actually, I watched a podcast. I'm gonna make a whole another spin on this.
I'll get off that before everybody's like, dang.
I'll put a.
Not trying to get on to nobody either. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's a frustrating thing you see where people, you know.
Well, you mentioned somebody, and I just heard a conversation that was done with Elon Musk.
Okay.
When you mentioned, and he thinks that in 2036, money's not even going to matter.
Oh boy, here we go.
Can you believe that?
I don't want to.
He said AI and robots are going to be doing everything better than humans. They already are on the cusp of it. Mm-hmm. And he said money's not even going to matter by 2036.
Well, that ain't that far away.
He thinks that everything it's going to he's calling it'll be the years of abundance.
Okay.
This is coming from the wealthiest man in the world.
Yeah.
I think he's still the wealthiest, but
I mean, if not,
I would be surprised if he's not. But that's insane.
But we have to have. I mean,
about.
you said of abundance. I mean, he says that you have to have an abundance mindset on anything.
Yeah.
Says that in a good book we read. It says that we have to have that in real estate. You get in the scarcity mindset, it'll freak you out thinking where your next deal's going to come from.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
Deal or deer.
Yeah, or deer. I know. I stumble on that. I always wonder when my next deer's going to come, especially with my kids hunting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't want to get too like. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just something that's always waiting. I see all this stuff like, this and that, but man, I mean, you're not supposed to have everything in your 20s.
No.
And then your 30s. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen,
Right,
and it surely can. You might have a
Yeah,
whatever
I think the American dream's still alive.
100%.
It's still alive, baby.
I think there's just not a lot of people. You hear they promote it's dead, and more people need to say no.
Yeah.
It's there. You just got to go get it.
That's right.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You off that soapbox now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The only thing I'm thinking about now is I gotta go get my kid a haircut at 12:30.
I need a haircut too. Oh no, y'all still going to old Noah?
Mm-mm. No, his schedule didn't work out for Kaysen. He doesn't go after hours. Now I could have taken him during the summer.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to a girl now. Shout out Lacey Coulon. She went to school. Me and her went to high school together.
That's awesome.
And so been friends for a long time, and realized that she was actually just right down the road from us, and it's easy. And she has a pretty good schedule that I can get him in around all his activities.
There you go.
And she does a really good job. Now, I've been to there's others we've used, and I've got no complaints. It's just, can I get him there when they're available?
Yeah. That's been, I love me some Noah, man. He does a great job. I always shout him out. And he's hard to get into.
Well, that's because
he's just busy.
Rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
and he does them.
Really good.
He does them slick cuts, buddy. Yeah. You've had a couple.
I ain't scared to get a slick cut.
Eli had one the other day. Eli showed up with Sarah. We were doing that last shoot. And she said, check out his haircut. And I said, boy, you just like your daddy. Yeah, he had that, what was it, the fade in the back or whatever?
That's funny. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited we're back, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. And before we get off here, I just want to let everybody know thank you for sticking in there with us, even through our little break. And we're back again. We're going to do this thing and have fun doing it.
I'm fired up about our new mics I can't touch.
I know.
And I'm fired up about getting back to it.
Yep.
And I want to say the same thing. I appreciate everybody who has said something and asked. Mm-hmm. It means a lot because it means that we obviously, whether you can just enjoy whatever it is or if we bring value.
Just showing you care about what we're trying to do.
And that's what we want to do, is still build the community. Yeah. I would also go on a limb and say if you want to see anybody on here in particular, let us know. Drop a comment into the comments.
We'll reach out to them.
Whatever, and we'll reach out to them. But
if it's what we're doing, we'll have them on.
We've got a few people we're excited about trying to bring on pretty quickly, and I don't want to name drop yet. I want to make sure we can line them up, but it's going to be good.
Yep. It's going to be awesome, man.
It's going to be good. Keep selling.
All right. Keep selling.
Yeah, I'm going to keep trying to sell.
All right, well, thank y'all so much for listening today. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to go and like and subscribe and all the things.
Hadn't said that in a while.
Don't forget to go do all that. That really helps us out. You know, like we said, we don't do this for the money. We do this to love on the community and get to know people. And 100%. So that helps push out what we're trying to do. And we appreciate y'all for listening. God bless.